In Erik Erikson's theory of psychosocial development, I am part of the fifth stage, which is identity versus confusion. In this stage, adolescents need to develop a sense of self and personal identity. In particular, I am finding out who I am by trying out many different things that I have interest in, including engineering, computer science, or biology. Temperament refers to the characteristics and aspects of personality that we are born with. As a child, I was super outgoing and very social with other kids. I spent nearly all my time playing outside. I was always happy and very easy to keep happy. Attachment is an emotional bond to another person. This was first studied by Mary Ainsworth in the Strange Situation experiment, in which she discovered many different types of attachment. There are 4 different types of attachment, but I belong to both secure and ambivalent attachment. Secure attachment is marked by distress when separated from caregivers and are joyed when the caregiver returns. Ambivalent attached children usually become very distressed when a parent leaves, and it is a result of poor maternal availability. I belong to both groups because my first day of kindergarten resulted in me clinging to my mother, but later in the day I knew that my mother would come back. Type B personality people are usually relaxed, laid back, and less stressed. I have a very laid back attitude towards life. I would rather spend my time in leisure than work on something else. I rarely feel stressed from work, and this results in me having a relaxed attitude, but this often leads me to procrastinate. Psych class has a very carefree atmosphere, and for this reason is one of my favorite classes. But because of this carefree atmosphere, I often procrastinate my outline the day before it's due, resulting in me having to stay up till midnight. Daily hassles are small events that cause stress in the course of a day. My biggest daily hassles include homework and studying because I take time out of my leisure activities. Locus of control is a belief about whether the outcomes of our actions are influenced by us or external factors. I believe in the internal locus of control because our actions influence our outcome. For example, if I got to school late, it's because I woke up late and decided to take the wrong route that led me to be late to school. Introvert and extrovert are personality types developed by Carl Jung. I am an introvert because I tend to be more quiet and reserved in large groups or around unfamiliar people, but I am more sociable around people I know. Optimists explain positive events as having happened because of them. They also see them as evidence that more positive things will happen in the future. Conversely, they see negative events as not being their fault. Pessimists believe that negative events are caused by them and mistakes in other areas of life are inevitable. I am an optimistic person because I believe positive events happen because of me. If I get a good grade, it's because I studied for the test, but if I get a bad grade, I say the teacher made a terrible test. An algorithm is a step-by-step procedure that will always produce a correct solution. While an algorithm guarantees an accurate answer, it is not always the best approach to problem solving. As a trick-or-treater in 7th grade, I first used an algorithm to increase the total amount of candy I would get at the end of the day. According to the left brain right brain dominance theory, the right side of the brain is best at expressive and creative tasks. The left side of the brain is considered to be adept at tasks that involve logic, language, and analytical thinking. I'm a left brain person because I use a lot of logic and critical thinking in my thoughts and into the work I put in.